Welcome back.
Welcome to the Devin Black podcast.
Devin Black right here. No, the reason I say that is so you know my voice, and I just so you know who I am.
It's been officially decided you're the CEO of the podcast today.
Yep. Fuck that.
Devin Black.
I don't want to be the
No,
CEO.
you chose it. You went
chosen.
first. You wanted the intro.
The Devin Black experience.
The Devin Black experience. The Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah.
Get devved.
Get deved.
Don't fuck with D-Bear.
D-Bear.
Oh.
What's D-Bear?
Alex made up D-Bear.
Okay, so I used to call my homie Caden K-Bear. Like, cause I swear there's this radio station,
Yeah,
K-Bear
there is.
101 or
His
something.
name
So
starts
I
with
always
C,
used to,
too.
I used to call him, hey, K-Bear 101! And then, D-Bear, all it just fits.
Yeah.
I don't have a nickname for Devin.
Yeah, M-Bear doesn't work.
No,
It
no,
doesn't.
doesn't sound good.
Mikey Boo.
Jerrick Naylor.
I got and then Mikey Boo and Mikey Poo.
Yeah, J-Bear does work.
Very
Because
deep.
you've called Jeremy.
Jerrick, I've called Jerrick since I was like 3.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of Jerry Bears in the world.
Yeah,
There are a lot of
I've-
Jerrick
I've
Bears.
heard Jeremy, Jared,
Jared, yeah.
like a bunch of ones.
That's what
And
makes
so-
me laugh.
Jeremiah.
Yeah,
That
Jared.
Snapchat you took.
More than you would think.
That Snapchat you took of you recording Jeremy, and he's like passed out in Uber. And you're like, Jerry Bear's passed out. And then I do the same thing, and you're like, D-Bear's passed out. And same exact spots.
We actually have some guests on today.
Oh yeah, we forgot what to introduce.
We have Bethany and Chante.
Lil B.
Yep.
Lil
that's
B,
it.
I guess. Chante, do you have a nickname?
Flower, actually.
Flower?
Yep.
Flower,
Power.
bean flower.
That's a dope nickname.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
I've only met Chante once actually. When she made this necklace for me actually.
Best
What?
friend, best
I was
Yeah.
glad to see you
Oh.
wearing it when I
Have I
walked
showed
in.
Dude, you're always wearing
Oh,
it.
you wanna
see
this
all the
one?
time.
It's
Okay.
dope, dude. It's my favorite necklace for sure.
Isn't it weird how the world like connects people that way?
I made that
Whoa,
one too.
Yeah,
that's
that's
great.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
that's
like
sick.
show everyone on the podcast.
Yeah, it's a
So-
nice
Yeah,
little
I'll have to
like,
like post a picture.
So
or
this
Yeah,
is,
there you
what,
go.
what is it? What?
This is like a piece of jasper, and then it's just wrapped in like copper and bronze. This is
Okay,
actually
jasper.
one of like the first ones that I ever did, but it's
Oh,
one of the
really?
best ones
Yeah,
that I've
that's
ever
pretty.
made. I
So-
made her grandma a silver one. It was super awesome. I'll see if I can find a picture of it.
Oh, yeah.
I made Tyler
And
one
my
as
mom.
well,
Oh.
and your mom.
So,
And me. Mine was the first one ever.
is Jasper a color or a rock or what?
It's like a type
Okay,
of-
jasper is a type of rock, and it's like related to. You've probably heard the term like agate a lot. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're not into rocks,
you're
then
an
probably
agate.
not. But
Agate ass nigga.
Because I was
kind of like
Held talked to this girl the other day and said that Jasper was a color.
Jasper,
I'm
I
sure it
think,
is,
might
like-
be a color. You know, girls get all technical with that shit.
And
They're
she was like, nah.
magenta and
That's
those
what I
weird
said, too.
ones. Like, there's. I'm trying to think. Like,
Taupe.
taupe? Yeah, what's that?
Aquamarine.
Sounds like some type of gray.
Sounds like some awkward soap.
I want to see this color. I want to see a color I haven't
Bars.
seen. You know.
Like yeah, that you can't even
That I
like,
can't.
comprehend.
That's like mind blowing. It's like what
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck
like,
is
oh, it's
that?
a new color.
Man, you're gonna have to make that
You
yourself.
probably see them
You have
every
to-
day.
Yeah, you probably see
honestly.
them.
You
Well,
just
yeah,
don't know. You just
You're
don't
gonna have
know.
to change like the cones in your eyes.
Like a lot of acid.
Yeah,
Or
that's also a solution.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
good with it.
Yeah, it might work. We'll see. Just
we'll see.
allegedly.
It's not gonna work.
Gonna
We'll
test
see
it
mine.
out allegedly.
Allegedly.
We'll see if it works.
So Chante, I've known you for what, like 8 years?
Oh man, I don't even know.
I think I was 14 when I was hanging out with Dustin and Austin where you lived.
Probably, yeah.
And so I'm 22. Yeah, so about 8 years.
Oh my
And
god.
Dustin is
I
my
wonder
I
the
didn't
cousin.
even
last
know.
time
I
I've
didn't
seen
even
you.
think you guys knew each other.
I
Like
always see you at
forever
random
ago.
places.
Yeah, right?
I always see you at random
It's weird.
places. Yeah.
That's-
Life. Yeah.
It was weird, dude. Yeah. How I met Bethany actually was my sister's. Well, not my sister's. My cousin's. One of her best friends. And then we dated for a little bit. It was cool. And yeah, I actually met Tyler, which is her brother. Which was I knew Tyler in high school, and then I like linked up with him, and I ended up living here with you guys, with Tyler and you and
Yeah.
everybody. And now we're here today, recording a podcast.
Yeah.
And it's fucking sick.
It's sick.
It's alright.
It's
great.
Oh,
It's
fuck
disgusting.
you.
It's
We're
not
gonna
sick,
make it
it's
sick.
disgusting.
No, it was
I
good
liked
though.
it until it became the Devin Black experience. Now I'm like,
Yeah,
now I'm like
I know.
kind
You
of
only, you only
anti.
don't like it because it's not the Jerry experience.
Well, it used to be.
Well, now it's the
switch
Devin
it back
Black.
to the
I know,
Jerry.
you're
We're
But
gonna
the
switch
funny
it back
thing
to
is,
the
guys,
Jerry.
the funny thing is if honestly, if I wouldn't have met Bethany, I wouldn't be chilling right here.
Isn't that crazy?
That's what's crazy to think
That's
about.
the crazy
Is if you like think about your life and subtract one person, it's like wow,
Yeah,
so many
it's
things
like
just
exactly.
crumble.
Which
Exactly.
Chante
Dis-
wouldn't be here probably either if I wasn't here.
Yeah, it's true.
Like you guys
it's
knew
true.
each other, but like
Not
just
really.
homegirl for like
Yeah.
forever.
The same thing for all of us. Like, all of us probably wouldn't have been here if one of us wasn't
So
there
people,
at a certain point in our life.
I wouldn't be
people
here
themselves
if Tyler, I
think
wouldn't
they're
be
so
here.
unimportant though, but that just disproves all of that. So
Yeah,
all
exactly.
of y'all are important.
Exactly.
I
Well,
don't know.
maybe somebody in fucking China is affected
Butterfly
like
effect.
some way that I'm living.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
crazy.
just even just the air they breathe
Yeah.
that happened to pass over to here, like even just like tiny little
Tiny
minuscule
little-
effects like
Every
that.
decision,
You didn't have
every
the shirt
little
you brought.
thing.
Yeah.
It's made in China. You didn't have the shirt you bought
Exactly.
from that guy.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
good.
wearing
Good
most of my
badass.
clothes, which is just kind of fucked up because they don't get paid much. But that's just how this. I don't know. I don't want to contribute,
Yeah.
but I am.
Yeah.
Kind of have to though. At this,
You don't
Like,
have to.
you don't have to.
No, it's
but
like-
it's like
I
it's
could-
so comfortable.
I
with
could do a
people.
lot of
Like
shit.
it's so
Yeah.
easy to do it. Like it's so hard not to do it.
Mhm.
Like it's
Better
harder to do.
price.
It's harder to do the right thing than to do the easy thing.
And it's easy to do the right thing in the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
But
What
the
do you mean by
easy
that?
thing ends up failing in the long run.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the easy way essentially is the hard way
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a movie. There's a movie that says this exact like conversation.
So,
I'm trying to think.
I was watching a podcast. It was Joe Rogan's with Mike this week, and he was talking about how like
Which one was it?
Um,
Do you know who you had on?
it was some guy that didn't speak very good English, and then Joey ruined it.
Fuck.
But we were watching it, and they were talking about how, like, they were talking about weightlifting, I think, or something like that, and they were like, if you don't do the right form right the first time you do the exercise, and you get used to the wrong form, and then you go to the right form, your brain will sometimes subconsciously revert back to that other form.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what it started out knowing.
Well,
it
dude,
as.
That's
So
what
he
you
was
practiced.
like, it's so important to do the right thing the first time, you know, and like
Don't go
like
the easy
keep it
way.
that way. And so
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
crazy because it's like you know, like you're saying how everything contributes everywhere. It's like, you know, if you're not doing the right thing right now, then it's contributing to something somewhere, you know.
Exactly.
And ever since I saw that one, it's crazy because I just see that in my everyday life now, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm being lazy right now. I like fuck that, like, you know, like do it.
Make some shit.
Yeah.
Connect the dots.
Check real quick.
Yeah, dude. Well, another example, like, I've been skating for probably like most of my life, and when I first started skating, I pushed Mongo. If you skateboard, you know what the fuck it is. It's like the most awkward looking,
It
ugly
is.
shit ever.
It's so awful.
can't do it.
I don't know
And-
how people balance on the boards. Like honestly,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But
If
it
you
turned
can
out.
do it, then
but
you can do it.
this
It blows my mind every
this
time
is
I
a
see
weird
it.
example.
It's
This is a weird example. I did that for about like 8-9 years
Really?
until just a little, like probably
Like a
3
year
years
ago,
ago. 2 years ago, I was like, you know what? Fuck them. I'm just gonna learn. Like, oh, this looks funky. I know it. Because whenever I see somebody else do it, I'm like, okay. I get it. And,
well, I'm sure it
then-
affects the way you like do tricks and everything
yeah.
too.
Well,
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Depend-
definitely.
yeah,
If
I-
you're
I
skating
wa- I
like
would
a
go
line,
into
if you're
it,
doing
yeah.
like
What?
one big old line of tricks, it's definitely not the best way to skate.
yeah, I was doing that for a long time. Then it was super weird to learn the new shit. But this is another example of like the opposite side, because I learned the new shit, and now, I could because used to skate Mongo, I can skate switch super comfortable now because I could
Yeah,
just
that
switch it over to
position.
the other side,
Nice.
and I could fucking just skate whichever way now. So that's an example where I fucked up learning something, and I overcame it by just fucking beating
So,
myself
what
up
about
over it,
this, though?
and then I learned something new.
So what if you
So
actually...
could you do that in life?
What if you actually, because you learned Mongo first, it actually developed your style in a different category.
Exactly.
And then when you switched to regular, it made you actually more well-rounded because you had done
Well,
both.
that's exactly what it
So
did.
what if, in a sense, it wasn't a waste of time?
So, well,
You know,
exactly. So what if, like, you know, I've gone through a bunch of, I'm sure everybody has, but I've gone through a bunch of fucking crazy, like, wild fuck-ups in my life.
Mhm.
And once you get through those fuck-ups, it's like, okay, well, I know that fuck-up now.
Yeah.
Now I'm more rounded because I know that fuck-up. And I could get through it better, and I could maneuver it better.
But there's always the thought, like, well, would I be in a better place if I had just not gone and fucked up in the first place?
But I wouldn't be as well-rounded.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like, it's
It's
impossible
because
to know, too.
maybe
it's
it's
impossible
not
to ever know.
that you wouldn't be as well rounded, you just be rounded differently.
I think the point of it is,
Yeah,
is that you
exactly.
took the time to learn the other way. And so that's what made you a more well-rounded skater.
Exactly. But, yeah, so maybe it's the same thing in life. You fuck up, but you realize once you
just have to
realize you're
learn.
fucking up, you learn from it. Yeah, exactly.
And then you start doing it the right way, and it's weird at first. It's always weird and hard at first, and then you realize that it makes everything more fluid when you're doing it the right way anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, in a sense, it becomes easier anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody has a certain set amount of, not set, but they have an amount of fuck ups they gotta get through to like
They set upon themselves.
to like
I agree
well
with
yeah
that.
to set they set upon themselves because
Like no one else sets it for them, they set it.
yeah well life doesn't
Well,
like,
you're here to learn,
I
essentially.
don't know.
I feel
It's
like that's
rambling.
part of why we're all here, is here to learn. So might as
Yeah,
well
exactly
Yeah.
learn everything you can.
Another thing with skateboarding, kind of like what you were just saying, something I'm dealing with right now. There's this trick called a boneless, and like you go to grab the board if you ride regularly with your right hand, and then you pop your foot off and you jump. And what I do when I grab the board, I grab it with my knuckle. Like I
yeah.
grab it with my knuckle instead of like gripping it with my thumb.
like a
'Cause that's just
like
how
a
I-
retard.
Yeah, like a retard.
And
that's
I'm like Devin, what the fuck?
And that's how I
that's
learned-
grip tape, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's how
yeah.
I learned it, and I feel like it's easier for me to do it that way because I can do certain tricks.
Does
with
it hurt?
But no, it did hurt for a while. It did hurt for a while. Then now it's just like fucking armor, dude.
Really?
Well,
But
I think
I-
it's
like playing the guitar,
But
you
what
gotta
I
like
what,
rock
but
the
what
guitar,
I've been
yeah.
doing recently though that fits the story is I've been trying to work, not doing that, and it's just feels so weird, but it feels nicer. Because I haven't skated for a while, so that fucking callus is gone. So I've been bleeding when I do them, and that's like my favorite trick. That's like my
Yeah, you
Number
know this
one
all
trick.
day, every day.
Yeah,
And-
and when I say retarded, I don't mean like.
yeah, I know that.
Like,
allegedly.
when I say words, they don't mean what they mean what
allegedly,
I
bro.
want them to
Jerry
mean. If that makes sense, I
It's
feel
like
like
the opposite
it's
of
all
buttery.
intention.
Yeah.
Because if I say
it's all
retarded or
intention.
faggot or like whatever,
Yeah.
I don't hate gay people
No,
or
yeah.
retarded people.
I feel like we can take no offense on the allegedly sober podcast.
Yeah, I just
That's
don't
just
know
the
if
rule,
everybody
that's the
can.
rule,
I just
okay.
don't know if
If you're
everybody
listening
can.
to this, take no offense. Or fuck
That's
off.
a demand.
Yeah, just turn it
Yeah,
off right now
yeah,
if you can't do it.
okay.
You're
Retarded.
can't do it.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, God.
Just kidding.
I mean, we love you
can't-
all, but if you
yeah.
can't handle
If
it.
you can't handle it, you're not allegedly listening.
Oh.
You're factually listening. And that's
You
the
can't
problem.
This is an
Why are
alleged
you-
sober podcast.
You might be a little too sober.
Need to get a little bit
Dude,
more-
I don't know. When you're too sober, it's like you're extremely fucked up.
Dude, I like.
Really though, when I was in DT in like Genesis for like 2 months, I was fucking retarded.
Probably going insane.
I was, but no, like I would like. It felt like I was like fucked up. Like I
Like
was
in a
like
good way?
no, I was
Well,
like
it's because
I was
you're not used to
stupid.
that.
No, I was like stupid. I couldn't like. I
See,
couldn't
that-
understand. I was just going crazy.
Well, this is-
I was.
Regular sober
I
person
didn't.
would say that's withdrawal.
It's cause I know. I was withdrawing from UV, dude. It's cause when I
From
went in
UV?
when I was in DT,
From the
I-
light.
it was winter time, so they didn't let us outside at all.
Dude,
I was
wintertime
inside
depression.
DT for a month, and
Oh.
then when I got
Gosh.
to Genesis, right next door in the same building, they let us go outside for work crews to get hours and stuff.
That's
And I was
crazy,
like
dude.
fucking insanely like fucked up off UV.
Yeah.
I was like super tripping almost. Like I was tripping off reality, like
Well,
off real life. I was like so happy.
Like a month ago, I think, because I've been steady stoned since like 7th grade.
Mhm.
And, like, And like a month ago, I was like, that's kind of fucked up. I was like, what's it? Like, it's cool and all to get high. I love getting stoned. Don't get me wrong, but fucking like, am I really getting high if I'm just high all the time?
Yeah.
You're getting sober.
You're so high that when you're sober, you're like high.
Well, yeah,
like,
exactly. And I went like 3 weeks without smoking, and then I was like, what? I feel like I'm like super alert right now. Like I took a little bit of acid or something, or like it was crazy. It was really similar to like a little microdose of acid.
Really?
Yeah, because I also went like 2-3 months just microdosing acid, just little teeny doses.
Microdosing is so fun.
I feel like I got so much from it. Like,
dude, me too. I did it with mushrooms, so I had a good old time.
Same type of deal, but a little bit different. But yeah.
Yeah.
How did you do it? Like at work and?
I would just take it. I'd wait for the weekend. I actually split it up over like 3 different weekends, and I just ate a little bit. I put some in my orange juice because I hate the taste of it. But you know, I had some really good thoughts, and it set me back into my good self.
Yeah,
she made some beautiful art.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show it to you guys. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was good at like art and stuff.
I mean, I try,
art is
but I don't know.
But yeah, I guess everything's art.
All right, so I made this.
We're creating art at this moment.
Yeah, we are.
When I was tripping on
Podcast
some
is
mushrooms, it's just a bunch of dots.
What? That is dope. It looks like a flower.
It
Oh,
is.
you
It's
just
an
dotted
iris.
the paper.
It's an iris.
Yeah, that is
That's-
detailed.
That's
Yeah,
like
you'll have to like post.
Pictures?
We could put that
Yeah, I will.
allegedly
on the
sober
yeah,
page.
yeah.
it's like a fractal.
Just put it on the background of the
Because-
podcast. Dude.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there you
You
go.
can
It'd
take
be
it
cool
and
to
do
make
whatever.
like a
fuck.
human out of just dots.
Yeah,
That
you
would
guys
be
will see
Right?
it. It will
It
be
takes
the
a
background
long
of
time.
this
I
video
guarantee it.
because it is fucking dope.
Drawing a line super slowly, basically just.
Yeah, it's kind of it looks.
Wait,
like
were you
kinda
on
like
mushrooms when
Yeah,
you
I
did
was
that?
on
Oh, that's
mushrooms.
probably so entertaining.
I was on mushrooms when I started it. I think I probably took a couple days to finish it though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Probably just straight
Project.
flowing though. Just,
Oh yeah, I was going for a while. I was just chilling by myself, listening to music. It was awesome.
that's
My
what
neck
I
would hurt so bad. I'd just be like, my posture would be so low.
I feel like you take a break every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go outside,
I
look at
remember
the grass, look at the
me,
sky.
me and Alex, were writing like a rap.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get far in it at all because I was.
You guys gotta just keep going. Just don't give up.
It's just I don't even know. I
You
think we
guys
were
are
just
getting
questioning
blocked.
it too
Your
much.
ego's just getting exactly.
That's true.
your
It's
ego.
like first instinct. Because what do you do when you freestyle?
Well,
First thing,
Freestyling
yeah.
is
Well, okay.
I
I
used
just-
to do it.
And at the
hop
same
into
time,
it.
we had like 100 things we had on our list to do.
Yeah,
And
Right.
so we were like, all right, let's do this, let's do this. Let's do
No,
this.
you
We
gotta
gotta
finish
gotta
it.
choose a
We gotta
theme.
finish it.
Remember when we got too organized with the podcast? It didn't work.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
You're
now
like,
that
we're
we're
gonna
just
do
like
this,
fuck 'em.
and then we're gonna do this, and then no.
Then it's like, nah.
We're just gonna
No,
run
look,
with
I
it.
still have the notes. Look how much notes I
Let's
wrote.
do one of them.
Yeah, I have like a book
Well,
full
it's
of
good
notes
that
too,
you
dude.
thought these things,
Yeah.
but
It'll
How
come
all
up.
about flow and shit. Yeah, well, see, all this is in my
it
brain
just
now,
goes
so
together.
like, it's
It's just
Thumbs up.
information.
like the whole thing about anandamide and marijuana.
Oh, yeah.
That was hella from the notes.
And then
Because I
marijuana.
did research.
What's in
If you don't know,
anandamide?
if you don't listen to the other podcast, then
yeah, dude.
fuck it up. Just kidding.
It's
What is it?
It's the chemical in your brain that gets released when you smoke weed.
Oh,
Okay,
I
that's
see.
interesting.
I
Anandamide,
see.
and it's
One of the chemicals.
one of I don't know exactly. I know it's
Yeah.
the main one or whatever, and it's what your body releases when you're trying to go to sleep to like turn off your memory and your brain
I
kind
see.
of.
Interesting.
Because
And
like you know when
that's-
you
so
fall
that's why-
asleep, you never really
That's
remember
why
falling
people
asleep.
say when you go to sleep stoned, you don't dream as much.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
I definitely
Hella true.
don't have as many dreams as I did when I didn't smoke as much.
Really?
I
So
just-
do you have more dreams from when you smoke weed?
No, less.
Less. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
I just
And I
Oh,
read
I
a
don't
thing
know.
about it that, you know, I mean, I don't know if the research was all good or whatever, but they were saying that it does decrease the amount of dreams that you have.
That's.
Which
I
I
feel like it
believe.
definitely does.
The only
I've
thing
definitely
that's-
felt that.
Which
yeah.
makes me
Weird.
kind of sad because I love dreaming, but
Yeah.
I love smoking weed.
I
So.
can dream
weird-
my
Maybe it
eyes
just
open.
brings that dream state into your whole
Right
day.
into
yeah.
your life, and
Maybe
that
that's
was
what it
part
is.
of the. I think that was part of that whole argument. Was
Oh,
like
really?
you kind of bringing the dream
Yeah.
into the
Just
real life.
spreading it
and-
into-
The weird
oh,
thing with me is
interesting.
that I just love dreams too much. I like have like a dream every time I go to sleep now. And like
Dreams
I feel
are
like
crazy.
I
They're
just
interesting.
Train
been-
yourself.
just to have like if I don't have a dream when I'm sleeping, it doesn't feel like I slept.
Well, you technically
Like-
always have dreams. It's whether you remember
Yeah,
it
it's-
or not.
It's
And you
just
have to
weird,
like.
though.
There's all this like
It just
you
feels
know
like I'm-
there's different stages of sleep and everything. So
like the
apparently
REM
you're
cycles.
supposed to wake up in this certain stage in order to remember your dreams a little bit better.
Oh,
Like
you
you're
have to
supposed to
wake
get
up.
through. I think you're supposed, to either
start-
wake up in REM or like get through. I can't remember exactly.
You know what's funny?
but-
Whenever I remember my dreams, I sleep really shitty.
That's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of
Like-
restless
Sometimes it's
Like-
kind of like, but you
Like, it's
waking
like
up
I'm
is
half
part of
awake
you
almost,
remembering your
like
dream.
dreaming,
You know.
'Cause
Like,
you are.
half awake.
I feel
Yeah.
like with dreams, like say I'm in a dream right now and I go to sleep in the dream, that I'm just waking up in another dream all the
Yeah,
time. Like I'm
that's-
just
Dude,
Inception.
and like and I go to sleep, and when I wake up in a dream, I'm sleeping somewhere else.
really?
Like I feel like if I was to dream right now, I'd be asleep in this reality. Then if I was to go to sleep in that dream, I'd be awakening.
So are you
in this
saying
reality.
that this is possibly a dream?
Well, this is
Well,
some
I
sort
agree
of
with
dream.
you.
But
Is it not?
yeah, it
Well-
definitely is a dream though.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
what I
perceiving
mean
it
is
at a
like a
different
dream
level.
compared
Everyone's
to
perceiving it
another
different
like
Right.
Another
Perception is what
existence,
it's all
basically.
about.
Well, maybe we had this exact same conversation in the dream realm.
Exactly.
if we did, I don't remember.
Well, maybe there are
Maybe we have to do it
an
again.
alternate, people, and they're having a different conversation. We're all saying the opposite thing at the end.
or like
Probably.
me and Mike are like on the opposite ends of the argument. He's fucking saying
We're all
the opposite
sitting in
thing.
different chairs, and the
Yeah.
wall is painted a different color.
That's,
You know what I
that's
mean?
crazy because
Or
like
I'm Jerry.
Yeah, you're Jerry and you're Mike. That'd be weird.
that's
Bethany.
crazy because like kicking it with Manny, Mike, and Alex, and even Jerry. Fucking,
Manny is my name.
I'd hear
in
like
Florida.
so
Shout
many
out.
of like the same exact conversations, like word to word, and I'd be pointing out to Manny. I'd be like, Manny, I'd listen to he saw me like pointed out like a solid like 12 times of the same
What?
exact conversation,
like
like
looping
word
or
for
something?
word,
Of what,
word
like,
for word
different
of
people?
off different days. Like we had the same exact conversations.
So they just looping?
Yeah, and I was just like, yo, Manny like recorded some of it too. Not like recorded it, but like he remembered it.
I've
And I
definitely
was
had
just like,
those
wow.
moments.
And I was like, it was the same exact one every time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And, like
you
even
ever-
with you, fucking Mike, Alex, me, and I'm just most of the time I'm just listening, like already knowing you guys are gonna say. I'm just like, what the
Don't you
fuck?
don't you ever think sometimes where, especially like this time of year is when I start noticing it, but it's because it's the new year and shit, but like you look back like a year in the past and you're like, oh my god, like I'm in kind of a similar situation right now.
Yeah.
Like fuck, I need to make a different decision or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like fuck, what the fuck?
Did you
I'm
learn
looping.
from your mistake?
Yeah,
Did you
it's-
learn from your
exactly.
experience? I was gonna say, so even if you don't dream that often, do you guys experience deja vu on a regular basis?
Oh, yeah.
Every
Oh, yeah.
so
See,
often.
me, I get it like every couple of
No,
weeks,
no.
I feel like.
The weird.
I always
I
do
dream
that.
like all the time, and I don't get deja vu. Like I rarely get deja vu. It's weird. I've only got it like a couple times in the past like couple of years.
It's
I was-
crazy.
I
I was just
And I was like
try
amazed
it.
when I was doing it. I was like, what?
What?
I experience that often.
Yeah, I do. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was at Element 11. It was a festival out in the desert.
The burner
Stargazer
thing.
Ranch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and out in the desert. It was dope, but
I bet it was.
yeah, it was
It was
super
super
dope.
fun.
But I'm actually doing a fire performance there.
Dude, that'll be sick. When is it this year?
It's
Second week of July.
Second week of July.
Alright.
This is gonna be dope.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you should. You
I'm
definitely
so
should.
down.
The
I'm-
whole
It's so
the
worth
whole
it.
community is so like
Everything
it's such
there
a
is-
No, I
beautiful-
totally
Everything
know,
there is
dude.
free.
I just went to Arizona for freaking Gem and Jam, and it was such a
Really?
great experience. It was
Hell
freaking
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, the whole burner community is just beautiful people. But I was at Element 11, and I kept having weird fucking deja vus, like weird deja vus. I was like, fucking, like,
Dude, people
I
are
was
so
tripping.
in sync.
yeah.
Like,
And I was tripping. I was like, I've fucking been here. I was like, I've fucking been here. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, maybe this is like, because the whole experience I had there was just such a like, it was like a whole like, just like it was just breaking down my walls, because like I'm not that open of a person usually, and it basically just broke down a bunch of walls. But I thought that all the deja vus that was happening And I was convinced while I was just tripping balls. I went up to my homie Kyle and I was like, dude, my future self is telling me that I've been here before and I have to like take this experience in. Like, take it. I don't know if I was just tripping balls, having deja vus.
Probably, but you know, it worked out.
Either way,
It
that's
felt
what
real.
happened. It was real to me.
Well, if it felt real, then it must be real.
And
In some ways.
in some way, exactly. And maybe we've already lived all this experience, you know, and
That would be crazy.
and like you know when you get that gut
We're just
feeling, you know,
proofreading it.
that gut feeling when it's like, you know, you shouldn't be
Editing.
doing something.
Yeah.
When you know you're
Final
like
draft.
when you're like, oh fuck,
You
I
learn
should
something
not
new
do
every time.
this. Like for
Yeah.
sure, like, and maybe that gut feeling is just your future self being like no,
Yeah.
just that intuition, you know, just
I've
That's
always
that
learned to
higher-
trust my
higher
sixth
self.
sense. Definitely.
Yeah, that's crazy. That reminds me of that one time me and Alex were chilling, and you're like when he wasn't living there, we were chilling watching TV, and we just like saw some crazy stuff. Like the TV was talking, and it like told us what it was about to write down, and then it wrote it down. I don't know if you remember that, but you remember that day though. That day was
I remember
that day was crazy. That's all I had to say. I saw some crazy shit within myself. But it was so similar to what you were going through.
Mhm.
it's so crazy when you can have like a shared experience with like a buddy on like psychedelics or even like snowboarding, dude.
Yeah.
Like that one time, remember we were walking in each other's footsteps and it was just like a whole like mind trip. You know?
Oh,
And yeah, well, if you didn't hear, like I was walking behind Jerry in big old piles of snow. We were in the backcountry spot, and I was like, maybe I'm thinking like Jerry's thinking because like I'm walking in his footsteps, and I guess he thought the same thing. We never even communicated
Yeah.
to
Yeah, we
another
were just
podcast,
zoned
and
out
then I
the
was
whole
like,
way.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Your minds are just connected.
Yeah.
yeah, I remember you were saying you just like blanked out the whole way up too.
Oh yeah, a lot of times, especially when I smoke weed. I wouldn't say it's blanked out,
But
it's
you just
like
like
flow.
time traveled.
it's
it
like
real quick,
flowing
basically.
in like half of it. I feel like it's like half in the moment, but
When
like
you're not
half in the
focused too much
thoughts
on it.
too. Like
Mhm.
it's just
Yeah.
like
You remember your thoughts kind of more than like
yeah,
what's going on
yeah,
around
because it's
you.
just like repetitive, and it's like you get to that point where you're seriously like trudging, like you gotta like take a break, a short little break every step, and you're just like you gotta make it to the top, dude. It was a hike.
It's
it was
raw,
a couple
and
hikes
especially
that
in
day.
that deep powder, dude.
Yeah, I
it was
remember
hard.
every time I skate back from your house, Mike's house, from West Valley to Taylorsville, I'll just always be like, oh, this is gonna be a long mob. But then I'm like, I got to this light, and now I'm only like 25% there, but I'm almost
Yeah.
there. I'm almost there.
I
Then
feel like we
then
all
like,
do that. a
Yeah.
little
then it
bit.
feels like I'm like, damn, I'm like.
It's like
there.
going- it's
I'm
like-
I'm already there.
It's like when you're waking up for work, you're like, ah, fuck.
I got like 20 minutes. Let's go.
And then it's like you get to work, it's like, god damn it. And then you're working, you're like, alright, cool. And then-
You're already into that pattern.
when it's
And
like
then-
20 minutes before you have to leave every minute on the clock.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah.
precious.
Yeah.
I don't know, lately
I learned
for
just
me,
to put my phone away.
That's what made me struggle with school. I kept
can't
just
look at the
dwelling
clock,
on it.
man.
I just kept dwelling on it.
Time
Not
is
even
weird
just
anyway.
the clock, just like dwelling on every single thing they
Yeah,
told me.
yeah. Well, half the time it was fucked up anyways.
Yeah. And I think I fucking just my ego got in the way a lot. Like I always heard people telling me like, you're just gonna drop out. And I was like, fuck no, I'm not gonna drop out.
Well,
Then I feel like
you
my
should've
ego
been that
just
way.
was like, I'm gonna end up dropping out. I feel like that's what happened.
Well, you shouldn't have
Yeah.
listened to those people.
Because you wanted to prove him wrong so bad,
It
made
kinda
you like
reversed on
kinda like.
I wanted to prove them wrong so bad, then I was just like, this is dumb. Like, I'm just gonna do what they assumed.
That's exactly
I'm
how I
gonna do
felt.
what they assume.
That's
you
exactly
can
how
never
I
do
That'll
what
felt.
they
show
want
'em.
you to do.
And I did.
I'll teach them.
But then nowadays I talk to those people and they're just like, damn, you fucking. If you. I feel like a lot of people I talked to that thought I was just gonna drop out. And I talk to them now, they're like, damn, you're actually pretty smart. Like, about what you wanted to look into.
You don't have to be good at school to be
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that's the same thing. Like, that's what's weird, because my dad did the same thing. I did the same thing, and I told Devin a million times. I was like, don't drop out, don't drop out. I did it. I was like, it's stupid. And he dropped out.
I went further though. I went a little bit further.
Did you
Passed
go a
up
little
like-
bit further?
Yeah, I went
Which-
to 10th grade.
I went to 10th grade.
I think it was a little bit of 11th maybe.
No, you
Like a
didn't. No,
little
liar.
bit.
Are you supposed to be?
I don't know.
No.
I was like sloughing most of it though,
I did
so it was
also.
bullshit.
Are you supposed to be a junior or a senior right now?
I'm supposed to be in like 11th grade right now.
Yeah, then you
Oh,
didn't
you're
go this
junior.
year. Bullshit.
No, I
Yeah.
went like a little
See?
bit.
Liar.
Literally a little bit.
You dropped out
I
last
went to
year.
like
I
a
don't
week.
know.
Literally like a week.
Yeah, but honestly, I went to like lunch in 10th grade.
Yeah, I went to like 2
And I'm not
weeks.
even like, I'm not bragging. That's not cool. Like,
Everyone's
I
just like,
fucked
I
fuck
agree
yeah, I'm
with
doing
you,
my
man.
thing.
I did the
Doing
same
my
shit
kind
though.
of
I had this French class in 10th grade, and I hated the teachers so bad. It's not that I hated French class, but I really hated the teachers. So I would always just skip that class and take a super long lunch.
Yeah, I can feel you on that.
Walk back
I
home.
used to go to
Yeah, I
like,
remember those days.
I went like a good amount of times to all the lunches.
that's what me and
Oh,
Dustin
yeah.
did.
And just would get
A, B,
hella
and
food.
C.
Yeah, really though, A, B, and C. Every
Yeah.
fucking. I most of the time, like at very most, I would go to like 3 classes a day.
One day, me and
That
my
was
cousin,
like surprising.
me and my cousin Dustin, we were like, all right, let's like go to school today, you know. We were like, let's go to school today, and the night before we made this dank ass cake, you know, this crazy dank cake. Got super high, made it, and then we're at school, and then we're like, fuck, let's just go to lunch, you know, fuck school. And then we're at lunch, and we're like, we're just like, fuck 'em, let's go home, get high, eat the cake. And that's like dude, the last day I went to school, I'm pretty sure me and Dustin tried to go to school, and the principals took us to the office because we were just chilling in the hallway, you know, and this motherfucker, Mr. Edmonds, vice principal of Copper Hills. He's I don't know, he's probably not that big of a dick, but from the eyes of myself back then, he's a fucking piece of shit. And he takes me and my cousin to the office and like searches all of our shit, searches the lockers and shit, and we were like these little like punk rock kids, you know, so we're like had like all kinds of shit written on our binders, like kill cops and like all kinds of crazy shit. And yeah, they like searched us, like saying we're in gangs and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Because we had all kinds of stuff on there, and they were like, because I never went to school. Dustin went a little bit more than me, but they were like threatening to like try to send me like court order me in some like stupid fucking like overnight shit. So I was like, all right. And then so I just like as soon as they told me to go back to class, I bounced out. And same thing with my cousin. We just went home and didn't go back.
Ate some cake?
No, we didn't have the cake that day. I wish. That would be dope. Yeah, it's crazy though. Crazy. Oh, dude, I was way too much of a little fucking hoodlum. It was bad.
You know, you have to have good times. I mean, I can honestly say, I had a good experience in high school. I learned some shit, but like, as far as helping me to be an adult, like living life, I'd learned nothing.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
And that's what you should learn in high school, I feel like. How to
I've been
live
learning
your
it on my
fucking
own.
life.
And with the inspiration of other people's.
I guess they
Like your
shouldn't tell you
peers.
how to live your life, but they should show you like the options and what you need to do as an adult. As an
Like
adult.
what type of things?
Like what type of things? Well, like how to change your oil and how to change a tire and
How to manage your
taxes and
finances.
like they go over that, but like what?
Yeah.
How long did you spend on that? Like 2 hours,
Yeah.
maybe. And like how to buy a house. What you need to, have to have
Yeah,
an
I don't know how
apartment.
to buy
Teach
a
you
house.
about credit and all these crazy things
Don't know
that
anything about buying a
exist.
house.
that as a kid you're just so oblivious to.
I never learned about
Yeah.
credit. In
I hell learned about credit in my classes.
Really?
But
It
I
wasn't
was
like
like-
financial aid or something?
I don't know.
Financial literacy.
See, I don't even know.
Finance. 10,
Financial
10,
literacy.
I think is the one I took.
But what class did you learn in?
I don't know. I don't remember what the class was. But
It
I was like
it sucked, dude. I hated it.
15 or 16 or
Yeah.
something. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? I don't care about credit. I don't want to put shit on credit. I don't have my own money, you know.
It's just
Interest
important
and
for when you need to like
And
buy
then,
a house.
yeah.
Buy a
But
car.
yeah, then like all this other shit comes in. I'm
It's
like,
stupid.
You gotta start doing
should
their
I pay
hustle.
attention?
I know. Why
Do the
can't you
big- do
just
the
drop
biggest
some
hustle.
cash on the fucking house real quick?
Dude, that's what I would
What
love to do.
you have to save up the money.
Just 100 G's, dog. Just bam.
Well, do you have 100 G's?
Well,
Can you do it?
You know what
can.
100
Yes,
G's
you
is
can.
gonna get you? Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, if you found a house that was like 100, or maybe probably like 95 grand, because there's always like extra fees,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
taxes, and
I'm
closing
Property
costs
taxes
and
and shit.
all sorts
Right.
of shit.
Just wait. I'll do
It'd
it.
be a baby.
Yeah, I'll just get
poquito
it.
ass house.
Dude, I want to get a fucking van, dude. I'm gonna travel,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm so
Fuck that
down.
shit.
RV
That would
shit.
be hella better.
Seriously.
Let's
No,
just
dude,
start
buy
a
some
van.
property,
rural
like you were saying.
community.
Buy some
You
property.
down?
No, so I'm gonna buy some property in Arizona too, some desert property. Throw fucking throw
the
concerts and
desert.
shit, festivals, spin hella fire out there. Dude, it's cheap.
Oh,
It's
really?
cheap, and I could grow weed in Arizona.
oh, dope.
Yeah.
Where's Arizona again?
South
So,
of
It's
Utah.
on the four corners.
Straight
Oh,
up
I
south.
see.
Yeah. Which of the fourth corners?
It's the bottom left one.
He's right.
Oh.
So it's the right one?
I want to go to the fourth.
On your perspective.
Because Utah's one of the four corners.
It'd be cool to
and-
stand in 4 states and smoke a bowl.
Arizona.
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
I bet people have held on it.
Yeah.
Colorado's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I bet people have banged on it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I wonder if
I've
someone's
heard that it's
died on
not
it.
technically the right
The right
in the
spot.
right position.
I
We
went
need
out.
to like
really?
locate the
I heard it's off
actual
like by a couple
spot.
coordinates.
What if it like moves? Like
It
as the
probably
earth-
does. That's probably why it's
Well,
wrong.
Yeah.
think about how like
Oh yeah,
the
with
continents
plates.
move.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
And
true.
like,
TikTok.
you know,
And
I
dirt's
feel
always
like
blowing around.
even though it seems so perfect, Earth is not always on the same path as it was last year.
Yeah.
Dude,
Most
I
of
heard
it.
Something
that
new every day.
on the map, fucking like the U.S. is actually supposed to be a lot smaller compared to like Africa. Like if it was like real, like
Oh, it depends on the map perspective. If you get the flat square map perspective, then yeah,
Yeah.
it is distorted.
I see what
It's
you're
just
saying.
distorted. But if you get a globe, then it's accurate.
Because they're on different
it's
spots.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
It's because you're trying to put it so you're.
Earth isn't even, like-
it goes,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It
The
makes
Earth
sense.
isn't even
but
like
it's
a
just
perfect
weird.
sphere at all.
No,
Like,
no.
At all. It's like lopsided and like that's wobbles. And without that, we would be fucked.
Well, we
up.
got mountains and shit. It's not all
Yeah.
smooth like
It's like an
marble.
egg. Like,
But
there's a
you
bunch
gotta
of
think
bumps on
about
it.
like, oh, marble. If you zoom in far enough, there's probably mountains on it.
Probably. It's probably porous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's just like if somebody like shrunk
like
the fuck
your
out of the
egg,
earth
I know.
and just
Yeah.
felt it, it'd probably be hella smooth.
Yeah, and like including the atmosphere. It's fucking. I wonder if the atmosphere is like a perfect sphere.
Well, some giant being just grabbed the earth right now.
I'm perfect.
And just the
Yeah,
rope.
you are.
What if we're just a
We're
game
all
of
perfect.
marbles?
Maybe we are, dude.
Wait, did we pick?
Just throwing out ridiculous
We're
shit.
still in the store. We haven't been bought yet.
Yeah, no. Just sitting in the
It's
bag.
the big display.
just orbiting.
Like,
the
It's
fuck.
space. It's
Look
just
how
the
far you
bag.
can zoom in and see stuff.
Put it under the microscope.
Oh,
I want like you know, like fractals and stuff. I just infinitely zoom in. I want like a microscope that'll just infinitely go in, and just I'll just be looking at it. You know, just
It'd be a weird ass microscope.
That'd be so
Couldn't
dope,
be
dude.
glass. Couldn't be
a
glass. That'd be some
collider
weird
microscope.
I collider.
that'd be so cool though.
If you got the like
Past
microscope
atoms
and
and
the
like
kaleidoscope attached.
past the strings.
thing. No, dude. If it
Yeah.
could go infinitely, I don't think you would have glass on there. It'd have to be like some other crazy thing.
Yeah,
Some, like,
it'd have to be,
X-ray
like, some
technology.
simulation
Glass,
kind
glass
of
will be
thing,
like set. You know.
I feel like it'd
Yeah,
have
light
to be
don't
some
need words.
I don't even
know
crazy
where we're going.
prismatic, like weird, oddly cut glass. Like, I don't
All
know.
lopsided.
It would have
and
to like
fucked.
be able to change.
Yeah.
Or just some lava. you
Have
know,
some like liquid in
some
it so you
lava
can
that's
fuck with the
constantly
vision.
Yeah, and
liquid.
it's just like you pressurize it to the
With
right
a little bit
shape.
of uranium, you know, just like
What?
you can just infinitely
Wait,
zoom
what?
Do you
in.
need uranium?
You're getting
Does
too
that help?
serious. Uranium.
A
What
little bit of
happened?
lava.
A little bit of lava and uranium. I spaced
Inside
out.
of some.
Where?
That's
Where's
that's
mine?
progressive.
It's for the infinite zoom.
Yeah, that you just need
That
uranium
makes
and lava.
infinite zoom.
Yeah.
Uranium
know
and
that?
lava?
You didn't learn that in school?
Dude, I
You
I
never
didn't
played
hear it.
those
I dropped
alchemy
out.
You
games where you
dropped out.
combine
Well,
like
you did
earth
Yeah,
and
school
water?
time.
that's all 12th grade. They
That's all
teach you
12th
all
grade.
that.
Oh my
God.
I only
I
went
need
to
to go back.
school up till 11th grade.
Oh, you
so
missed
what happened
out.
to me?
Whatever, man.
I graduated, but I
Yeah.
just didn't
You
get
didn't
12,
learn
so
about
I
the
got
uranium and
fucked.
lava.
Yeah, you got fucked. I
Yeah.
know
Totally
that.
got fucked.
Got
Damn it
skimped.
all.
You got skimmed.
You got fucked out of all the useless information.
It's so useful.
No, that would have been useful if they would have taught me how to make an infinite zoom.
You know, I think that would have been
fucking
useful.
microscope.
I'd be like infinitely zooming into space, dog. And like everywhere.
Infinite.
Try to
zoom
get
in.
to the point where you're going the speed of the Big Bang, just still going. And you're just like,
Like,
what's outside of
like,
it? What's outside
like,
of
You
it?
would have to
You
get,
make
like,
it
a
to the
speck-
edge of the universe.
A
Oh,
speck
that'd
of
be so
sand, you know, or
Because really,
something.
that's
Yeah.
like the
A
beginning.
grain of sand, zoom
Isn't that
in
interesting?
super
That's
far.
true. It'd be
Well,
then eventually
in
it's
science,
crazy.
like everything is nothing technically.
Yeah. But zoom in super far into a speck of sand. And then maybe eventually just, like, see yourself zooming into a speck of sand.
That's possible.
Kind
See
of like
yourself
you could-
zooming back.
Yeah.
Whoa, nigga, what
Honestly,
up?
I feel like something super scary would happen. As soon
kind of
as,
like watching
he would
yourself
like
on TV. Watch
you would
yourself.
be
You would
coming up
have,
on the
like-
back of him, and his head would just like turn all the way around and look up at you, and it would just be like
That's creepy.
terrifying.
You're thinking horror.
Because you just like
fiction over
you just
here.
crossed the
You just made a
boundaries.
black
It'd be
hole.
kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah,
looking
you
at
rip
yourself
a
watch TV.
hole in the space-time
Just made a
continuum.
wormhole or
It'd
something.
be kind of like looking at yourself watch
black
TV,
hole.
looking at yourself watch TV.
Yeah.
Like if you were on a TV screen watching TV of yourself on a TV
Or
screen.
like the mirrors,
Just
like the infinite mirror effect. Put two
Oh,
mirrors
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, that would be so cool to have a room full of mirrors.
Oh, they do in the temple, dude. That's
Mhm.
where my parents got married, and it's just crazy. The whole room. Is
How do you even tell which one's which, dude? But where you at?
Well,
Where which one?
You
Where
can
am I
see
at?
the regular people. You can see the room, but
You
then
just,
there's,
like, swap
if you look up
consciousness?
though in the mirrors, it's like.
Yeah, there's mirrors on all
That'd be
walls
cool
and
to
shit.
make one look like all trippy, so it's like the mirror looks like it's a hallway or something. So
Oh
you're
yeah.
like, just like
Clown house.
That's some like old school Acme fucking Roadrunner
Yeah.
bullshit.
Get people to
Yeah.
walk into it.
Yeah, well, it would be. Imagine just like tripping balls, just sitting, not even walking around, just sitting in like in a room full of like mirrors, like in a like like a bunch of triangles and a dome.
Oh yeah.
That'd be crazy if you
That
just
would be
like
insane.
stood up and walked out and you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was that guy. I thought I was that one. Like
I wouldn't even know which one's which.
I feel like
I
you
would just
Where
give
am
up.
I?
Yeah, that'd be
I would just sit
interesting.
there and give up and be like, all right, they're on me.
We're cool. There's just 1,000 me's.
Just
Hit a
start-
gong.
Just start getting weird, dude. Just like,
breaks the mirrors and you just left there. You're like,
Fuck.
Fuck.
It was a dope experience though.
dude, have you heard about that room that's like super, super quiet?
Oh yeah, that thing's sick.
Makes
That would be
people
cool.
trip
Yeah, I
out
wanna
being in
try
there
it.
for a while.
Dude, I'm sure if you just like got this bitch even quieter, you just sat in there long enough, you'd just be like, what the
Dude,
fuck?
honestly, if you close it and you put your head like in the very corner of it,
In the sound booth.
your ears will like start to ring a little bit.
I bet.
Just because
Kinda
it's
weird.
like
You're just hearing
so
the
there's so
acts
much
of
like,
your own brain.
yeah.
You're hearing your thoughts.
Well,
now,
no,
so
it's just like the lack of sound. Like your ears are adjusted
Oh,
to
yeah.
so sensitive to like every
Sound.
vibration.
I
So
wonder-
then when it's all gone, it's like
I wonder
it
what
needs
that.
to like readjust. Cause
I
it's,
wonder
like,
what that ring
tuned to that.
actually is. Cause I've heard it in like.
It's
a
a
bunch of spots.
oversensitivity, I think.
Cause like underwater, I'll hear it.
oh,
I wonder if it's like just
The pressure.
the
is
big. I
on
wonder
the-
if it's
I
like
know
just the
exactly.
Big Bang. Just,
Yeah.
like you're hearing the Big Bang.
Or is it just like the liquid
that was
sac
dumb.
in your
The sound
ear
of the
being
universe,
weird?
like-
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Though. I know it's dumb. I'll say dumb shit.
Everybody says dumb shit.
not me, nigga.
Jerry's enlightened.
It's the Jerrick Show, guys. Jerrick Show.
It's just the show.
Yeah.
For
Different
your
experience.
entertainment.
I want to do the salt bath.
With those
So
ice
that's-
salts.
The deprivation
Oh,
tank.
the
Oh.
sensory deprivation
Sensory
tank.
deprivation.
That
Yeah.
shit sounds
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. If you don't know what I'm sure you probably do, but for the people who don't, it's just like
Like a
te-
tank, kind
yeah,
of.
like a big old tank. You can't see shit, can't hear shit, with like 10 inches of salt with water with a bunch of Epsom salt. I'm pretty sure it is, and yeah, you're just sitting there for a while.
You float.
And,
Yeah.
and the water is the same temperature as your body. temperature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
there was.
It kind of gets you so like you're like floating
Feels
there.
like
it's
there's no
almost
gravity.
Like, yeah, you're like you're
Almost
just
like
in
you can't
space or
feel
something.
anything.
And then you're in a
You just
tub.
are in a super deep
Yeah.
meditation.
And you're in a
Yeah.
tub, so it's just pitch black, and so
There's
you don't
this,
have sight either.
There's this philosopher, John C. Lilly. he got really into the sensory deprivation tanks and like because you can't feel anything, and he actually would take a bunch of ketamine because that makes you not like feel your body, and what that does basically, because you can't feel your body, your mind can. And
well, should we explain? It can like expand.
Oh yeah, it can go wherever. And I just my bad, just fucking up.
It can.
There's newbie here, but yeah, and he was actually trying to communicate with dolphins, like while under that state, like just like nothing but straight like consciousness at that point, you know. But it's crazy. I'm sure like being in there on ketamine, not feeling anything floating in space, literally just as your consciousness, you could reach some crazy levels. I don't know if I'd want to do it.
You
because you're
definitely
in
would
water.
have to have a very strong like mind and will for
Yeah,
it to be
well,
alone.
and you're in
Yeah.
water. That
Yeah.
kind of sketches me out. If you
Yeah,
like roll
that's
over in
true.
the water,
Yeah.
and you're on ketamine.
And no one knows them or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to get it really down to.
Have to
just,
make
like,
some safety like.
Have a camera in there, someone's watching.
Yeah.
Getting weird.
I don't condone doing ketamine and getting in your fucking isolation tank. It's not safe.
Definitely
But-
feel
Just
sober the
something to
first
have.
time.
But people have done it, and it looks interesting. Look up John C. Lilly. He's a fucking fascinating motherfucker.
The podcast.
Goes deep. No, he's dead.
Alrighty then.
But you know those motherfuckers that just go too deep, you know? I think he went too deep.
Yeah, dude.
But
you go too deep,
he
you gotta go
was
too deep,
friends
dude.
with
You gotta go even further.
fuck, I don't know how I can't remember his name. His last name's Leary, I know that. That's fucked up, but his last name's Leary. Did a fuckload of acid. He was also a philosopher. And like Ram Dass, he's just a lot of intellectual people, you know, and he was part of that whole like group of people just like making moves in like the 60s and like the
Fuck
70s
yeah.
and shit. Like I don't know, look him up. He's a fascinating motherfucker. I read about him. Tried to fucking communicate with dolphins. Straight up. I don't know how like far he got. I need to read the book on
Do
it.
you know if he like was he successful?
That's
In-
what
in
I'm
his
saying. I
mind,
don't,
who
I don't,
knows?
Yeah,
Who
Like,
knows? But like,
Cause how would you ever prove that?
You would have to like give him
Yeah.
a message and then like wake up and then be like he would like do what you told him to do or something.
Yeah.
Like, it would,
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be
the
so
thing.
trippy if that.
but dolphins are like, I feel like they have almost just as much like free will as we do, just because they're just so like they just seem intelligent as fuck.
They
you know?
are.
They just seem intelligent as fuck. Not like they just swim around and they have fun all the time too.
Yeah.
They're like doing cool shit. I don't know.
Have you seen the videos of dolphins like blowing bubbles and like doing vape tricks with them?
Really
Really
though.
though. Really though.
They're
It's
dope.
like
Crazy.
doing like crazy ones. Like they'll blow like a bubble, and then they'll like swim around it and make the bubble like flatten out and spin like a plane,
Really?
and then
That's
they'll just
cool.
blow it.
Dolphins are dope as fuck.
And then they'll do like a bubble inside a bubble. Like really though, if you look it up, dude, it's like they're vaping, dog. They're doing so many
They're
vapes.
vaping?
Really though, really though, it's crazy. Like they'll go up to the bubble after they already blew it and add more air to it, because like a bubble underwater is different. It'll stay
Yeah.
there.
Mm.
It'll stay there for a minute.
Yeah,
Where
that's
the fuck
true.
else is it gonna
Yeah,
go?
it's air.
Fucking look at those dolphins, motherfucker.
Vaping
though.
dolphins.
Yeah,
Will
do
that-
it though.
will that
Like,
bring it up?
vape trick dolphins. You never know.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
dolphins
some- I'm sure
blowing
someone-
bubbles.
Because I saw the
Tagged
video.
it.
I saw a video and it had like a meme above it, and it was like
Oh.
dolphins doing vape tricks or something.
I'm
like that.
sure you'll find it if you look for it.
Vaping dolphins.
That
They
reminds
were
me
doing
of
some crazy
the
shit, though.
professional bubble blower.
Yeah, this is
They do
crazy.
some crazy
Guinness
stuff.
World
really.
Record. It's insane. It's like I think it's like 18 bubbles within a bubble.
Jeez.
I saw him do like, okay, it was like 2 big bubbles on top of each other and then like 6 medium bubbles
Yeah.
in that little space
so
in between
crazy.
the two of them. And he put another ball in the very center and put smoke in it. And then
Oh,
put
like with
gloves
the
on.
straw?
Yeah, with the straw. And then put
Oh.
gloves on, got them all lubed up, and like took the bubble with the smoke out. Oh,
Extracted it.
Yeah.
That's
Mike was
insane.
showing me something on YouTube that was crazy.
What?
That's
with the
yeah.
bubbles.
That's the
Oh,
one I'm
yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, well, these guys on YouTube put up the craziest videos of people just like doing the most insane shit you could even like people just like get
Random
super good at
talents,
like
yeah.
fucking hat spinning or like
Yeah.
some weird like a yo-yo or like which is all just weird shit I'm into, you know, just
Yeah.
weird dope shit, and yeah, it's called Kuma videos on YouTube. Kuma. They post some dope shit. Dope shit. If you're into weird
Kuma?
shit,
Kuma?
yeah. If you're into weird dope shit, people spinning fire and like.
Fucking stoned as
That-
shit watching some YouTube.
Was that
Yeah.
part of the guy that you showed me that was spinning that cube?
Yeah, spinning the cube straight.
Oh.
Just look it up.
That was crazy.
Look up the cube guy.
Yeah,
if you
the
want
cube
to.
guy was
It's
impressive.
insane.
He starts and you're like, all right, he's got a cube. This is all right. And then he
Oh,
starts like
yeah.
throwing it around and
Yeah.
shit. It's like, oh my god, how do you not like catch your head in the wrong way and just like
Right.
twist your body up in this cube and fucking
Yeah.
mangle yourself?
You wonder
Dude.
how much time it takes.
Yeah.
How much practicing.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, so much. I think the flow arts, like, shit, like I don't know, like fire spinning and like
Poi and whatnot.
fucking yo-yo if you want it to be like
Yeah.
anything you can really do that's like just like skateboarding even, but I don't know, all the like just crazy shit people do. I don't know. It's amazing. You can get in the craziest mind states while doing it too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
Yeah. I see people getting that state doing whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like I look up videos a lot too. I look up a lot of YouTube videos, if you don't know, but of just people like, and it's a lot of people in different countries. But I just look up people busting ass, you know, people busting ass at work or something, and like people at like factories just like packing shit up in a box, just like bam, 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 and just bam.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what the fuck? They're just busting it out. And it's like inspirational, you know? It's like, oh my god.
You need some inspiration. Go watch that shit.
Yeah, straight up. Straight up. If you're weird as fuck.
I'm just kidding.
No,
If
it
you're
works.
normal, you don't watch it.
No.
It's too much for you.
But we're all weird.
Yeah.
And whoever
Respect.
is listening is weird as fuck.
Better be weird.
And weird.
If you're not weird, you gotta get weird.
Yeah. You gotta get weird if you're not. 'Cause you're just fucking weird if you're not weird.
Yeah.
Jaden,
So
we're
it's
talking
always
to
weird.
you.
Who?
Jaden.
Oh, you have to do a shout out to
Jaden, we're
of
talking to
course.
you. We know you're listening at work, so get weird right now for us.
Get
Get
weird
really
right
weird.
now.
Right now.
Drop it down.
Like the
Whatever
weirdest
you
you've
do.
ever been at work.
Jaden is actually Jerry's brother.
Yeah.
And the nigga.
He's
The
my
nigga.
brother.
He's kind
That
of her
is
brother.
true.
He's my brother.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So is Jerry.
Bethany.
Yeah, they adopted
By
her.
default, it's...
By default, yeah,
Yep.
because we adopted Tyler, so. It's like,
Yep.
She's
I
part of the
had
family.
to.
Yep.
Package deal.
No choice.
You don't
Uh,
just
They
get
didn't want
one wood,
anything.
you get all the wood.
It was like
Wood comes in bundles.
Wood definitely comes in
Bunch
bundles.
of faggots.
Bunch of faggots that stick together.
Bundle of sticks. Bethany stick.
wood comes in bundles. That was the one.
Yeah. If you don't get it, their last name is Wood.
Oh yeah, that might be
I
okay.
didn't even catch on to that at first.
Oh, sorry. That's like an insider. You gotta know to
Alex is
know.
like, what? Oh my god.
Oh, it was great.
Dude, I
without
used to
him.
call Tyler in high school Woody, dude, all the time.
That's what I used to call him, Tyler Woody.
He was Woody.
We also both got
That's what I knew him as.
nicknamed Morningwood.
I'm sure.
That's a fucked up one.
That one has definitely stuck.
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
no.
For sure.
Dude, Tyler, back in high school, he was the only nigga that was down to, like, go hard with me.
Yeah, because he's crazy.
He is
Because me
crazy.
and Tyler were crazy motherfuckers. And, like, I was ignorant, and I would bring, like, a flask, like, to school full of alcohol.
Oh my god, we all did some
And
stupid
fucking-
shit like that.
And Tyler was the only one that was down. We'd be going, like, out to the church or something, smoke. And Tyler was the only one that was down to hit the flask. Always.
Damn.
I'll always remember that about Tyler. He's always down. He always whips out the beer bong. I'm like, fuck, Tyler. Alright. That's what's dope though, dude. I love people like that. It's just like hell yeah.
That's like you're just as weird as I am.
Yeah, kind of weird.
I thought you were saying everyone's weird.
There are different levels of weird, though. There are.
Well, we're all weird at our own kind of different level.
Have our own weirdness.
And
Yeah,
we each
different
perceive
weirdness.
each other at a different weirdness than we think that we are weird.
We're alone. When we're alone, you don't know how weird we get.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get even weirder when I'm
Oh,
alone.
yeah.
Everyone,
Absolutely.
yeah. That's when you're the dopest.
Well, I know Mike is weird alone. Fuck.
It is kind of fun to get weird in public, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Especially with my cat. I love getting weird with my cat. That's the best.
Always the best.
Dude, those
Yeah.
That's what
edibles,
cats are for.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Fucking Jerry hooked it up with some dank edibles. I'm gonna fucking try some pretzels.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
some
here we go. This is
strawberry.
gonna be the munching in the mic right now.
Yeah.
Straight munching.
Let's
On some fucking
listen to Mike eat this shit
Pretzels,
real quick.
pretzels and wheat chocolate. That super dank. The
Super
chef from Chef Jerry.
Chef Boyardee.
It's like,
I was thinking that exact thing. There's no
Chef what?
reason.
Boyardee.
Make some
The
raviolis.
texture is like, just give it like a super good review.
They stale.
Nah, it's dank. That's the texture. It's dank.
dank texture.
I'm surprised that one's still hooked.
Ugh. Just snack break real quick.
Yep.
Actually, now that I think about it,
Here
we
you
should
go.
probably take a quick break.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Make sure everything's working.
BRB.
Here we go. Alright, we are back.
Hello.
Some dang chocolate.
Yeah.
Still munching just a little bit.
Yeah. So just enjoy the sound.
Of this dank ass edible chocolate.
Can I snack pretzel?
Dude, it's so pretzel.
Pretzel snagging.
Pretzel snagging. I always say snag.
How'd you make this shit?
Dude, all I did was buy, actually, I think this is the hazelnut spread. Yeah, I just bought some basically Nutella, basically organic Nutella,
Yeah.
and just melted a little bit of butter that I had already cooked the wheat into, and a little bit of the coconut oil that I had cooked the wheat into.
Ah, perfect.
I just melted it,
Mm.
and then just put it in there and just stirred and stirred and stirred and stirred, and it eventually came solid.
Nice.
Coconut oil helps too because it's really fatty.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gets
The
a different
oil.
range,
Mhm.
so I figured put half and half in a lot of different things. I did the same with the yogurt.
Oh, the
That was
yogurt bomb,
good,
too.
honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, but it was so delicious.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love making weed stuff, weed edibles.
Right?
Yeah.
It's fun
They're
and it's
So
delicious.
fun.
My favorite one I made with Mike, and we put oil in it, but what it was it was a Reese's peanut butter cup
Yeah.
cupcake.
Well, we
And so it
made
was-
3 batches of different kinds.
Yeah, but my favorite was the fucking Reese's peanut butter
Yeah.
because it was
It was
a
dank.
chocolate like cupcake, but you put a hole in the middle, like almost all the way down,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put
What's that for? Ah, see, I
peanut
always
butter in
snack
there.
it.
So it was like a fucking
Snag it.
That
And the
sounds
peanut
pretty
butter
good.
had weed in it too.
yeah. Both of them
Alright.
had peanut.
Okay.
Both of them had weed in it. The chocolate and the
Super
peanut butter.
Stone cupcake.
Oh,
Let's go.
Though we put we didn't use herb.
yeah.
We used oil.
Oh, yeah.
And we put like 10 grams of oil in within like 3 batches. So it was fucking potent, dude.
One of them was like,
Mm,
"Oh
oil
my
gets that shit
fuck!"
so dank.
Mm-hmm.
I ate one, and then within 2 minutes, drove to get my friend that was only a mile away, just one street away, and drove to get him, and it probably took like less than 5 minutes, you know. By the time I got to his house and he came out, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Really?
Yeah, dude, my buddy Alex's little brother, dude, like me and him
Oh yeah.
ate like at least 10 of them, and we're just so ridiculously high. And I left, and I guess he like just like started tripping out, you know, because
Mhm.
edibles are a different high. It turns when you eat edibles, it turns into because regular you smoke weed, you get
Yeah.
THC. When you eat edibles, THC turns into something called I think it's like delta 9 hydroxymetabolite or some weird shit like that, and it's 5 times more psychedelic than actual like THC when you smoke it. So edibles are a lot different.
I
So
love
it can affect
edibles.
people a lot different. I love them, but
Yeah.
True.
It's like
Gotta
a
be
whole
careful.
different
Some
drug.
people like are so easily like they get so stoned just
Yeah.
from eating a little bit, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
whoa, are you okay?
That's
like,
happened to me though, so I understand it honestly. I went 3 months without smoking, and then the first thing I had was an edible made by Christian.
That'll get
who
you
we've had
stoned
on the
all
show.
day.
Yeah, well, I had 2 of them because I didn't think they were that strong, so I definitely wanted to feel it.
Right.
And oh my god, dude, I got way too high. It was
Couch
so
locked
weird.
for a while.
Yeah,
you're
like my
"Oh."
heart was like thumping, like I was just like freaking out, and it kicked in
Yeah.
at
what
the
did it
store
feel like?
too.
You were gonna like die?
Kind of, yeah. Like there was a point
Probably
in me
kind
that I
of
was
like
like,
an
dude, like what
anxiety
if?
attack.
Like what if like something happens, like I just like pass out or like freak out or something. I don't know. It was definitely very overwhelming, and like setting off those alarms in my body. That's probably the best way to describe it. It sets off like those freaking out alarms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I think it was just because I just didn't do it for so long. And then I've always kind of gotten a little paranoid when I do smoke weed. So I think it was just like too big a step,
Yeah.
you know. And then, because now that I smoke so regularly, every once in a while the paranoia still tries to kick
Yeah.
in. But it's like, it's almost like a joke now. It's
Right.
like, it like starts kicking in and then it's like, oh, right, that's, yeah,
Like
that's
this is just weed.
yeah, that's just that shit that tries to kick in every time and it's just not a big deal anymore.
It's just trying. It's like I don't know. I
Do you
never. I
think
don't
you
do
would
it
get
much,
as
but-
much anxiety if you knew that it was legal?
No, I definitely would not.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I think all my stresses would be relieved.
Hmm.
Because you're always
We
worried
were-
about like, oh my god,
People finding
someone's
out,
gonna freaking
yeah.
call the cops on me because I stink like weed.
Or just like look at you in the wrong way or something.
Right.
Like you're at the store
And
and,
you're
you
just
run
like,
into someone
oh.
who's like, "What the? This guy's like high."
Stoned.
Like, yeah. Like, no,
Dude,
I'm-
one
I'm
time we
pretty
got
much
called
high all
out
the
at
time.
Wingers. They were like, dude, you're stoned as fuck. And I was like,
Like,
well, I want to
yeah.
pay for your food, so are you going to let me in or like what?
That's true.
I don't see it any different than anything. I don't know. People should just see it as like people
I feel
smoking
like it's a pretty
cigarettes or
normal
like
thing.
drinking.
A lot
you
of
know?
people in Utah do
Everybody I
freaking
work with is
smoke.
cool with it. Most people I meet smoke, honestly. Like,
It's true. It's true.
at
And
least
some
secretly.
people surprise you. You're like, that
Mhm.
person would never smoke weed in their life. And then somehow or another you find out that they do, and you're just like,
Yeah. Like
whoa.
regularly, like on the daily.
right?
It's like, oh,
They're like,
okay.
this is how I keep my shit together.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool, me too.
Yeah,
Can we
right?
do it together?
Exactly.
Can we keep our shit together? Like,
Yeah.
smoke a bowl at the same time?
It's like no.
No.
I'm pretty sure we can. It's harmonious.
That
here.
never
Bring your own.
happens.
Bring your own.
Like to be by myself.
It's
Dude.
my motivation. Motivational bowl. That's what you do before
Yeah.
you do something. You smoke a motivational bowl.
Always.
Gotta
Dude, you
get it
ever
done.
you ever be back in the day though, and there's this motherfucker who's like, I don't know, I'm always the kind of nigga, if I have weed and like there's a bunch of people in the room, I'm gonna smoke them all out.
Yeah.
Like there's a
Yeah.
like way back, like especially in high school, there's
Oh,
always
yeah.
that nigga who's like trying to like exclude niggas. I remember.
Oh yeah.
I remember Devin had his little friends over one time way back in the day, and we were smoking, and we weren't smoking. Devin they wanted to use my bong, you know. So I was like, all right, as long as you guys smoke with me, you know. So they are smoking with me, and then they're like, oh, Devin can't hit this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, remember that one kid? That one kid was like, oh, you can't hit this.
Who?
There was some little kid you had from school, and he was like, oh, only me and you are gonna hit this because I don't even know, because I had the bong and he had the weed, and then I just ripped the whole bowl because I was like,
well,
fuck this kid,
Yeah.
and then I ripped the whole bowl, and then no, it wasn't Chance. And
I remember seeing you
ripped.
do that with Chance one time.
I've definitely done that with Chance, but I ripped the whole bowl. And this kid was like, what the fuck, like, it's gone. And I was just like, shit, dude, like, shouldn't let a small bowl, I don't know, like.
That's
It's
funny. I don't
weed,
remember
dude.
that.
It comes around, it goes around. You just
Yeah.
share, it comes back. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why is it so fun to give to other people? I feel
It
like.
is fun. It's
I
fun to smoke with
love
other
getting
people.
high.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're just like, here, let's smoke. We're gonna have a good time and just
Yeah.
chill. Like, get you on a different level.
Dude, yeah.
You know, my love.
Whenever somebody like asks me for a dab in my house, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Here we go.
There we
I'll show
go.
you. Like.
Lighten it up.
And dude, that's what's so funny because my buddy C Money, dude, like I don't know if I should say his actual name on here, but I'll say C Money. But way back in the day when I first started dabbing and stuff with concentrates, you know, and he would always ninja dab me. If you don't know what ninja dab is, it's just when somebody's taking a dab and then you just sneak up on them and fucking give them a ninja dab.
I give them a second
And,
dab
like,
on top of their dab.
Yeah, give them a second dab on top of their dab and they just like have to take it. And then he would always do it to me. And I was just like,
Just,
fuck
like,
yeah, this
sneaking
nigga's
in.
just trying to get me high. You know?
Yeah.
It was dope. It was rough, but it was dope. Now I always ninja dab him. Always.
Get you back.
He still gets me though. He still gets me. He's a motherfucker.
I've only been ninja dabbed one time.
Was it by me?
No, it was by
That was me.
Cameron.
I've done it to you before too.
You did?
You hadn't been
So maybe
smoking for a while
twice.
too,
Oh.
and I felt really bad because
You
you
felt
like
bad.
hadn't been smoking,
I feel like
and
she
like that
told
was
me
the
about
first
it.
time that you smoked in a long time, and I just was like, and you were just like coughing and just. Like,
Probably why you
super
don't
stoned.
remember.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. You're like, I haven't smoked for like weeks, and I was just like,
I just ninja dabbed your ass.
Oh, I'm
I was
so
like,
gonna
I'm
ninja
sorry.
dab
I
Jerry
probably
so
needed
hard.
it.
I probably needed it.
We're just gonna have to double ninja dab it.
Double.
Infinite
What
ninja
would that
dab.
be called? That's like the. I don't know.
The trifecta dab.
Ninja
the
dab
trifecta
squared.
dab. Yeah, ninja dab squared. That's exactly what it is.
Ninja dab square.
I like that one.
It's fun to get high with friends.
Fucking
Yeah,
toasty.
way back. Like, especially like, I don't know, when you're just kids, you know, it's fucked to say don't smoke with kids, but like,
You're like, I smoked when I was your
Super
age.
fun.
it's so fun. As long as you go to school and get your shit straight, do it. But no, I don't recommend it, but make your own choices.
Live your own life.
Allegedly choices.
Smokable when you're 18.
Everything is a legend.
Yeah.
Or just don't get caught before then.
There you go. It's gonna be legal, kids. We'll make it legal.
Not for
13 and up.
them.
Out of the womb and up.
I still say 18 and up, honestly, because fucking kids get out of hand.
You know what? What about the kids with seizures, though? We gotta do it for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
I got out of hand.
Those
though.
kids are allowed.
I got way too out of hand.
They're the cool kids.
Especially in high school, dude. Like, got out of hand with, like, dumb shit. Dumb shit.
Well, like those crazy challenges.
But do you
Yeah, like
do
the
you like
challenges.
regret like any of it? Would
No,
you?
I think it's hilarious. But
I wish I.
if I had a kid, I would not want them to do it.
Did your
So I
mom
did
want
not
you to do
recommend-
any of that?
no.
Like,
Oh, hell
I think
no.
it always works that way, but you just have to live life a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But do you gotta, like, take a fat bomb hit? And
Do you
then,
gotta
like,
be a dumbass?
and
No.
then pound a bunch of liquor like an idiot?
No.
That's not that bad.
Dude, like a glass full. Like a glass full
Yeah,
of
that's pretty
fucking,
shitty.
what's it called?
UV.
No, not, I've done that too.
I remember seeing you do
But-
it in the garage too.
I've done that. Dude, I chased... I don't even know. It's not even cool. Not even cool. Not even a brag about it. Not even.
No.
Everyone like listening's like, oh, damn it.
If you really want it, then let me know, but...
Fucking-
I already know he's gonna say he drank bong water.
I did though. It was fucked up. I've done that before.
Well, you know how all your friends used to make that one weird kid like drink the bong water. They were like, dude, if
Yeah.
you drink the bong water, we'll smoke you out. Like,
And you'll get stoned. I've seen Devin do
get
that.
high.
I've seen
Oh,
Devin do
These
that
motherfuckers.
so many times.
We're
Like
dicks.
little baby Devin.
You gotta pay.
it's kind of funny.
you gotta
but
pay them
honestly-
dues.
And then sometimes he
Yeah,
didn't
it's
even get a
fucking
dab out of
hilarious.
it, or like get smoked out of it.
Just be
I
dicks.
remember.
But you gotta pay the dues.
He just
Yeah, you
He'd
did
be
it.
like,
That's
here,
true.
he'd
I
be
remember
like,
when
"Oh,
we
it's
drank
all
the
good."
fucking gravity bong
Nope.
water. Took like a.
Oh, I
sip
was
of
like
it.
licking out
Yeah,
like dog.
but-
That was so long
It was
ago.
a 5-gallon
I
bucket.
know. It was funny though.
There was so much
It was-
water in that shit.
I
That
know.
didn't even taste like bong water.
That's so funny. That was like years ago.
Sneaking out.
In like Toby's
Yeah.
dog kennel. Like just in the backyard. Just sitting there.
Yeah, we had me and
Fucking
Dustin, my
hoodlums.
cousin, back when we were living at his mom's house, and we snuck out of the fucking house when Bethany was sleeping over with Allison,
They
and
just come
me and
in.
Dustin had a gravity bong made. You know those big Hawaiian punch motherfuckers with the handle because it's so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
We made a gravity bong out of one of them bitches, and we just fill that shit up with like yellow disgusting smoke, and then just
Ew.
fucking clear that shit, and it hurt like a
I'm
like
sure it did.
it didn't feel healthy at all. It was
Dustin
bad.
coughed
It
in general,
was
but
bad.
Dustin would get
It
like
was
that.
awful. It was not good, and it got you high as fuck though,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's pretty much what happened. We snuck out and hit the gravity bong in the dog kennel.
That sounds like a task.
It was,
It was a
awesome.
It was a
big,
pretty big
it's-
one,
it
yeah.
was
Like a
like
big
it was like
kennel?
it was
Like
outside
a dog
dog
run?
yeah,
Like a
more like
dog
that,
run.
yeah.
Like with a little like.
But we were
place,
in
was
like
raining
it
and
was like
shit.
it was in like the dog house area.
That's
It was-
hilarious.
We were like sketched out. His
Just
mom was
crammed
gonna
up.
walk out and
Mhm.
shit. Every little noise, it's like, oh fuck. We got a 5-gallon bucket out there. It's like, what? How are we
I
gonna
remember
like?
thinking that thing
I
was
mean,
I'm
Yeah.
sure
like.
that was kind of like you were
There's
just like
hella hits.
talking down there.
I remember carrying like that thing was such a pain to carry around.
Yeah. We turned on the fucking hose to fill it up. His mom's upstairs sleeping. Like,
All the
what?
water comes on.
Yeah,
What
just.
the fuck?
God. Just ignorant.
Straight up.
No fucks.
No fucks. Me and Dustin used to do like mushrooms in the fucking basement while his mom was upstairs. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
One time she came down, we were tripping balls, and like we were just laughing our asses off. And she comes down, and she comes down and goes, "It's the most serious look ever." And she's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And we're just like, we're just like chilling on the bed laughing, and then. I was trying not to crack up, and Dustin was just like, "Oh, just looking at like funny pictures or something." And then she's like, "Shut the fuck up!" I went back to sleep. Ugh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so many times. Getting fucking caught up doing hoodlum shit.
It's kind of scary. Like I would always like to like go outside when I was on hallucinogen, like going crazy. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
first time
way
I
better.
ever, yeah, but like the first time I ever took mushrooms, like we just fucking walked all the way from like West Jordan to freaking Kearns, and it was crazy.
I bet that was dope.
It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
But you're just like, you do that, like you think back on it and you're like, people were probably like, those kids are up to something right now.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Dude, I tripped with I don't know, do you have any hoodlum stories, Jerry?
He's
Yeah,
king
where's
of
the rest of the
hoodlum
hoodlum stories?
He
Not too many.
is king.
I got a couple of hoodlum stories.
Let's hear one.
Ringleader.
I used to get super fucked up back in the day with Tyler and Jane and all them, and so many times, because I was the one with the car, I would be driving, and fucking Tyler would basically just steer for me all the time, like I couldn't see shit at all. So basically anywhere we went, Tyler would just fucking have to steer for me. It was
Really?
crazy. Yeah, he would just sit in passenger seat because he was like younger, like sober or something. So all the time, dude, it was so sketchy, honestly.
Because he's in a completely different line of sight.
Yeah, it worked, honestly. It worked.
Yeah.
It's probably better
What
than.
about you, Devin? You got a hoodlum story?
I got too many.
Let's hear one that's
Semi.
yeah, semi. Well, semi.
what do you
Not
think,
too,
Paul,
not too hoodlum.
I-
No, good. Well,
That's
yeah.
I got
no.
hoodlum stories about that.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
shit.
some. Me and this wasn't even like too long ago. This was probably like a couple years ago. But me and Donald, me and Donald, my homie Donald, and he drove over to pick me up in this Cherokee, and it was
Did he have a
like
license?
it was his sister's Cherokee,
They were
and I was
probably
just
12.
like, fuck yeah, I wasn't 12, I wasn't fucking 12, and he was driving, and like after I found out he was drunk, and he was driving, and we were like on the road, and there was a car coming like just on the side of the road parked.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, he's getting kind of close, but he's not that dumb. He's not that dumb. Then eventually he just fucking hit the windshield, like not the windshield, the rearview mirror.
Oh my god.
Like both
On
the
what?
cars, like the car parked and his car. They both hit the rearview mirrors and my window was down, so it broke that one off and like the glass like fucking went up on me, but it didn't break. Like the mirror didn't break off ours, but it's fucking completely fucked theirs. And I was like, alright. Fuck this, and then we got there. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking driving back. Like this is
You are not
you're
driving.
fucked. And that car was so sketchy. That car was sketchy as fuck. And I drove back, and fucking everything's fine. But that's kind of like a chiller hoodlum story.
There's so many stories that you just forget, you know.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, until they get brought up.
right,
but,
and then you're like, one
oh.
time.
Yeah.
I've done some fucking stupid shit though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
but
we
a
all
little
have.
story, Bethany.
Little story.
Yeah, everybody does.
Alright, so I was probably like 15. My friend just like, she got her car and like a month later someone like hit her and she ended up getting a brand new car. So she got a new car and she like hits me and she's like, dude, like we gotta break this car in, we're gonna smoke like 4 joints in here, like come on, like yeah. And I was like, alright, cool, like perfect. This will be awesome. So we're just, you know, driving around, smoking our joints. And, like, my mom starts calling me, like, tripping, like, come home. Like, I don't know what for. Just, you know, there's always something. And so I come home, and, like, my little sister, I, like, knew I was going to reek because we just smoked hella joints. I mean, a car with all the windows up. So I was like, okay, well. I just kind of, like, decided to, like, run up to my room. But, like, my little sister was on the stairs, and as I, like, ran by her, she just like looked at me and like plugged her nose and like just made the like most disgusted face, and I was just like, and I was like, damn.
That's
Like,
funny. She's just like, I know what you're doing. What about you, Chante? You got a hoodlum story?
Oh man. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. We always used to do crazy shit.
Yeah.
We'd just go like we'd always just like walk around at night and like smoke bowls like in the field at the freaking high school.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
Those
just go to the
days.
park and whip out your bowl and smoke it, and who
Yeah.
gives a fuck
God
who's
damn it.
around? Like
Sometimes
miss
it wasn't
those days.
nighttime.
always,
Sometimes
yeah, it was during the middle of the
12
day.
o'clock
I
afternoon.
always loved going in that
So
neighborhood
Dorley
to the
Park.
train.
Yeah, Dorley Park.
Oh.
To the train.
That's a dope spot.
Yeah, dude.
They only
Or
blocked
one
They
time.
blocked it off.
Oh, those fuckers.
Yeah.
One time, we were kind of just like, you know, kids. We don't have fucking cars or anything. And we're like, we want to get stoned, but we need to go somewhere else. We want to go on an adventure. And we kind of end up just walking around, not even knowing where we're going. And we end up walking towards, like, South Jordan. And, like, it's just crazy because we found this little creek with this cool bridge. We all freaking smoked under it. It was just awesome.
Hell yeah. That's
Hell
dope.
yeah.
I love
Days
shit
like
like
those
that.
are the best.
Right? You're just like, hell yeah.
Fuck
Adventures for
yeah.
days. My favorite.
Hell yeah. How about you, Alex?
I
I know you got hoodlum stories.
Never a hoodlum.
I remember
Alex
Alex was a good Mormon boy.
Still a hoodlum.
A good Mormon hoodlum.
Yeah, the coolest one I got is okay, so when I was
Okay,
16,
so.
when I was 16, I got my car and I had a job and I was working full time. And so I got 4 12-inch subwoofers with it. It's 2,000 watt amp. And like, oh, I just decked myself out.
Yeah.
And fucking all brand new speakers in the whole car. And fucking, so I used to love just bumping everywhere, you know, just going so crazy with it.
Yeah, right. That's why Dustin bought some soap.
And then, I remember this one time, me and some friends went to this party. And then I was like telling some people about it. And we were like, alright. And so like, we got all high and everything, and then we like went out there and we were like, let's ghost ride the whip, you know.
Oh,
If anybody doesn't know, ghost ride the whip. You like, you get your car and you like push it a little bit, get it in like neutral, and so it's going like 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I did it pretty quick a couple times, but you're supposed to do it slow.
Yeah.
And you just everybody opens their doors and starts
Okay.
dancing outside and like getting all crazy on the car and
Oh,
like
it just rolls.
yeah, and just like jumping and dancing all around the car and just bumping the subs and everything.
Yeah.
Just doing some
And
weird
fucking
music
doing that
video
with
shit.
Like getting on the roof on
Yeah.
Dustin's car.
And so fucking we were doing that in this neighborhood fucking, and then we pull back up to the party and we're just like chilling there for a second, and then a cop pulled up behind us, and he was like, "Hey, fucking, were you guys like not in the car and like blasting music?" I was like, "No, what? Like,
We
why
were
would
always
someone
in the
do
car.
that?"
Hands and feet in the ride
What'd he
all
say?
times.
And he's like,
come
"Well, I
on."
got a call about a description of your call and people like dancing outside the car while the car was moving." I was like, "Dude, I would never do that." And he was like, "Dude, I know you were doing it. Just don't do it again." I was
know
like,
you're
"All
doing
right."
I'm an upstanding
Dude,
citizen.
me and Dustin were pulling up to your old apartment one time, and we got out of a Subaru and we're bumping, you know, and then we got out up on the roof and we're just like up there, dude, just dancing, going ham. And then the shit started like swerving, you know, because the road was turning a different way, so we just had to hop back in. It's sketchy though. It's fun though while it lasts.
Fuck yeah.
Don't ghost ride the whip. Unless you're talented, it goes around the whip. If that's your thing,
Maybe that's your calling.
If you want to check it out, look at some. Just
look it up on YouTube. see
just
if there's a
watch
how-to.
some Mac Dre videos and some.
Mac Dre.
Just fucking.
Ghost ride the whip.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the song.
Some E40. E40 has hella fucking Ghost Ride the Whip songs.
E40?
Yeah. Pop the molly.
Pop in the morning. Fucking that twig, dude. That's where that's like that shit. Twig, dude. Which we still should fucking have that nigga on.
Yeah, I know he's trying to get on it.
I know he's hella trying to get on it. It's just a matter of getting that nigga to get on it.
Yeah.
So you got 5 on it?
Well, no, it's just I know a lot of people want to be on it, but it's like, do you really want to commit and be on
Yeah.
it?
Be
I
on
got 5 on it.
messing with that endo.
Ooh. Should we call this bitch?
Ooh.
Right?
I
Good.
know. Our listeners are demanding longer podcasts.
Are they really?
They are, yeah.
Who?
How long?
Jessa and Jaden.
Oh
Just
yeah.
landed.
Yeah.
Well, Jaden's at work.
Motherfuckers.
He's like, he's got nothing else to do.
I'm just listening right now, like, come on.
We just
Have
need to
fun.
do an 8-hour
This shit's about
podcast,
to
I
end.
guess. Shit.
Shout out Jaden and Tyler. The bench is dope.
Yeah. Actually, just
Tyler
update. Jaden is not working on the bench. He's sitting his ass on the couch, and Tez and Tyler are. They didn't buy enough screws.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
So,
update on the bench.
yeah.
Alright.
Jaden was useless.
Yeah.
Just listening somewhere like,
He
And-
was sober. He
I
was
know-
the allegedly sober
He was
one.
literally the allegedly sober
He
one.
was the
and
allegedly
he
sober
did no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You
And I
can't
know
go to the hard
We still love him, though.
Two allegedly sober.
Two
We're all
allegedly
saying
sober.
it
You gotta be
Yeah, he's
truly
fucked up.
sober.
Yeah,
to
he's
go
He's
to
tripping,
sober.
yeah. We went to sober.
Yeah.
Two legends.
But I know, I don't know, I listen to hella podcasts at work. So if anybody's listening to this at work, just bust them out today, you know? Just fucking kill it. Fuck
Dance
'em.
a little
You got
bit.
this.
It'll make your day better.
Wow.
Yeah. Make this day your bitch.
Get it. Alright.
Spread some positive vibes.
Deuces. Much
Peace
love.
and
out.
blessings.
Definitely experience.
Fuck that.